Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Mystery Stamping number 22. I am so excited to have you guys here with me today. It has been a challenging day for sure. So many of you, there were 7 of you today. So many of you took time out of your day to come and join me. And I'm so sorry that we just had so many internet issues and Zoom issues. Unfortunately, it was out of my control. I tried so many different things and it just was not happening today. And then I had the CenturyLink guy show up to install our internet, and they're not supposed to come at that time. So anyhow, there are a lot of challenges, but you guys hung in there, and I'm so glad you decided to pop on over to my website, crazymomcraftsalot.com, and follow the tutorial that I put up there. And that's part of why I do that, so that you can have a sneak peek at 1 p.m. before the live class to get a sneak peek of the card if that helps you in putting the card together, or as a backup for days like today. So thank you so much for taking time out of your guys' day and visiting the website and taking advantage of that tutorial there. So let's get to it. There is also, if you're catching this on the replay, there is a huge end of year Stampin' Up sale happening December 8th, and it's going to run, I believe, through January 4th. But once again, you can sign up to my newsletter under the Let's Connect section of crazymomcraftsalot.com. And if you join my newsletter, you can stay up to date via email of all the exciting new sales, updates, card, blog highlights, all the fun. So I encourage you to do that. But let's get to our fun card for today. So what will your card look like? It is a mystery, and after today, it is truly a mystery. So thanks to some of you who have been sending your cards over to me so I could still get the chance to see them. And I'm excited. So many of you loved this template. So here we go. Clue number 2, you're going to fold your 5.5 inch wide by 8.5 inch, or 5.5 inch tall, excuse me, by 8.5 inch wide whisper white cardstock on the 4.25 inch score line. So your card is now in the vertical format, folded in half. Next, for clue number 3, you're going to place your card so that the second score line, which goes through the center of the card, is facing you. Now fold the right-hand side of the second score line back and towards the left side of the card. Your card base is now ready. Okay. For clue number 4, you're going to adhere the 4 inch by 5.25 inch piece of designer series paper to the inside of your card. Okay. The next step, clue number 5, you're going to take and adhere the 1 7/8 inch wide by 5.25 inch tall piece of designer series paper to the right-hand side so that it's flush with the fold of the card of the left folded back front flap. So that piece that you folded back into the left earlier, you're going to adhere your designer series paper to the right-hand side so it's flush with the right-hand side. Give you guys a chance to do that. Okay, for clue number 6, you're going to adhere 1 of the Whisper White pieces that are 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches vertically and centered to the inside of your card. This is where you can write your greeting or your message to your recipient. I prefer personally to use an adhesive runner when I'm adhering anything to the inside of the card that someone's going to write on. Sometimes if you use liquid glue, it can have a tendency to leave bumps underneath, but most people say it doesn't affect anything. But that's just my personal preference. But you guys use whatever makes you happy. Okay, so for clue number 7, stamp your chosen sentiment and or your images onto the other 2.5 inch by 3.5 inch Whisper White piece. This is where you guys get to go crazy. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Please be sure to send pictures to crazymomcraftsalot@gmail.com, or you can paste them on the Facebook group underneath the video, or on YouTube even underneath the video. The video will appear there as well. But we want to see your guys' creations. I'm so excited. I want to see what theme and colors and what stamp images you chose. We can't wait to see what you guys have done. One of the great things about watching the videos on replay too is you can always hit pause. So don't feel like you have to rush through. Feel free to hit the pause button, get your stamps, complete your images, and keep right on going. Okay, so for clue number 8, you can adhere the white piece that you just stamped on to the 2 3/4 inch by 3 3/4 inch colored card base. So the piece that you just stamped on, you're going to now adhere to the colored card base. Okay, clue number 9. Now, this is an important step, so listen to it first. Now, putting adhesive on only the right half of the back of your colored layer, then you'll adhere the colored piece in a vertical format and centered onto the left front flap of your card so that it hides the Whisper White layer that's beneath and that is on the inside of your card. So you're putting adhesive on the right back half of the colored layer. And then when you go to adhere that to the front flap that's flapped up and over to the left, you want to adhere that center piece so that it hides the Whisper White piece that's underneath on the inside layer. So the goal is to hide that piece. Okay. Again, feel free to pause and read or reread, however you need to do it, and continue when you're ready. And that's it, you guys. That's the end. You did it. Woohoo! Hooray! We did it. We did it. So don't forget to post your creations on the Crazy Mom Crafts a Lot Facebook group, like I said, or email me. I have a newsletter that's coming up that has the highlights from several weeks of our mystery stamping. And that way you guys can either print that or keep it on your computer. You know, you can keep and save the picture and look back at that And that shows you all the different types of fun fold cards and technique cards and beginner cards that we've made. So it's a great reference photo as well. So I hope you guys had fun today. Thank you once again for those of you who joined me on Friday for the live and hung tight with me for all the crazy. And I'm excited to see what you guys make. Be sure and send me your photos. Look forward to seeing you guys all again next week. Bye. Oh, every week, you guys. Can I don't let my friend was helping me to remember to show you guys my card every single week. At least you guys, I hope you get a laugh out of that every week. Okay, so my card this week for Mystery Stamping 22, this was my envelope, but my card is using the Heal Your Heart stamp set that is part of the Sale-A-Bration stamps that you can receive beginning January 5th. Whenever you place a $50 order before tax and shipping, you qualify to pick anything out of the Sale-A-Bration catalog. There's $50 items and there's $100 items that you can learn. When you spend $50, you get to pick from the $50 items. When you spend $100, you get to pick from the $100 items. It's so exciting. It's my favorite time of the year, you guys. Sale-A-Bration. It's amazing. It's just brilliant. So anyhow, the stamp set that I chose, that I used for this sentiment today, came from that Heal Your Heart stamp set that I was able to order, or earn rather, in the pre-order period. So if you are interested in becoming a demonstrator this month, that is a huge, huge benefit to you. You get to pre-order all the yummy, yummy goodies that are coming up in our new mini catalog. It's amazing. I love it. And then you can pre-earn the stamp sets and paper and all the other fun items that are in the Sale-A-Bration catalog. So if that's something you think you're interested in, either for hobby because you're loving this so much and your pocketbook needs some help, or if you're looking to do this as a business like I do, please do contact me today. I would love and be thoroughly honored to be your demonstrator or your team leader. So this again is our fun card, and I love how it opens. It's just, you know, it's terrible to have to send a sympathy card. It really is. And unfortunately, I'm having to make several of these this week to send. So that's hard. But we want something that's dignified and elegant and is going to bring a measure of comfort to our recipient. So I'm really hoping that this card design will do that for people. So anyhow, thank you all once again for joining me. And this time, bye for real.